Historic day on the campus of Thomas University as the military football transition program has completed their first game with a victory. With us, we have head coach Orlando Mitjans, defensive back AJ Traylor, quarterback Chris Carter. Coach Mitjans,
Yes.
first comments, first thoughts.
First thoughts, I'm really proud of these young men that we have in the program right now, especially, some of our veterans, some of our National Guardsmen, and even some of the reservemen that we have in the program. I'm really, really proud of them. They have fought through this process and stuck on with us and helped us get this first victory. And then these two young men here, on my left here, Chris Carter, a veteran. On my right, National Guardsman and AJ Traylor. I'm so proud of both of them and what they did today. With their help, we won the game today.
All right, let's start off. Offense brings out the crowd. So let's start off with the quarterback. Chris, you had 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 rushing, 1 passing. Just give us your impressions on this historic event.
I feel like the offense did a lot of great things today. There's still some things that we need to learn from and make those changes for next week's game. But overall, I think we did a great job today.
AJ, you led a defense that pitched a shutout today. Those are few and far between when you're playing collegiate football. So give us your thoughts on that.
We knew we was going to come out here and attempt to pit up the goose egg. That was our plan the whole time. We didn't actually accomplish that because they got a late score at the end. But I feel like, in my heart, I feel like we got the goose egg. Me and my guys go keep on working and getting better every week.
All right. So, score looked good on paper. Obviously, we know we've got things that we need to work on. Each one of you guys get one thing that you're going to focus on when you get back in the lab next week.
Well, just like watching it live, I haven't watched the tape yet. The biggest thing that I saw is foolish penalties. We got to clean that up. We can't have foolish penalties and expect it to be a good offense or a good defense. The other pieces on the defensive side, we just didn't tackle well. We got to do a better job of tackling. We got to do a better job of staying on side. We had too many foolish penalties on both sides of the ball. On special teams, we let a couple of big runs happen on us on special teams. We got to clean that up. But I really believe that if we do those things, we can be better next week. We did some great things. We did some good things on offense. We ran the ball when we had to. We threw the ball when we had to throw the ball, and that's a good thing. Defensively, the biggest thing that I saw defensively that I really, really like is the way we ran to the ball. Even though we made some mistakes, but you can clean up your mistakes if you run to the ball. And we did an awesome job of that, running to the ball.
AJ, defensively, what did you see out there as you were playing?
We really just need to work on techniques. When you get tired in third, fourth quarter, you go really rely on your technique and finishing through our tackles.
Chris, offensively?
Just like Coach was saying, we had a lot of missed assignments and foolish penalties, but we're going to come in next week prepared and hopefully clean it up.
How good is Denmark there running the ball around the edge? Man, that dude's quick.
He is quick, but he's also powerful. He's also powerful. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder and try to run through you. And if he can't run by you, he'll try to run through you, and that's what makes him a tough runner.
And defensively, we saw a lot of swarming to the ball, like Coach said. Just take me through that team game of doing your job, and then once you get a guy slowed down, swarming to the ball.
That's just black flag mentality. Our coach preaches it every day. Fly to the ball. There's never a play that we don't fly to the ball. We got a hustle tape after practice. If you loafing, you go get called out on it, and it shows on game day when we all run to the ball.
Looking forward to next week. You have your first road contest, go up to Valley, Alabama to take on the Point Skyhawks. Obviously, Coach Ziders has done a great job with the Skyhawks up there. What's the biggest thing that y'all can take with you in your first road game?
Well, the thing that I'm going to preach to our guys all week long, it's going to be a business trip. We're going on a business trip, and when you go on a business trip, you go to work, and if we work for us starts tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and if we come in with the right frame of mind that we're going on a business trip, I believe we'll be ready for next week, and we just got to clean up some things that we didn't do so well today. If we clean those things up, I have a lot of faith in these young men, especially these two, that we'll get that stuff cleaned up and we'll show up and hopefully play a better game than we did today.
All right. And any final thoughts, fellas?
Good. Well, biggest thing, I want to say thank you to the fans of Thomasville coming out to support these young men, and you can hear them. It was great hearing them cheer. That was a great feeling, and I know our players heard it, and they thrived off of that, and that was awesome. I want to say thank you to them.
All right. And with that, Thomas takes on Point University from West Point, Alabama, but the game will be played from West Point, Georgia, excuse me. But the game will be played in Valley, Alabama, which is about 10 miles from their campus. That game will kick off at noon Eastern on next Saturday, September 9th.
Correct.
And with that, we ask that you all stay tuned to www.tunighthawks.com for more information on the Thomas University Nighthawks. Also follow them on social media at TU Nighthawks. So with that, we thank you guys and go Nighthawks.
Nighthawks. Right.